What's up, guys? My name is Creek. If you don't know, my Instagram is at sikfuck. I'm the owner of a brand called Don't React. I want to talk about how my top surgery changed my life. Before I knew that I could get top surgery, before I knew that I was trans, before I had the words to describe how I was even feeling inside, I thought that life was meant to be painful. I thought that I was meant to live the rest of my life in a body that I didn't identify with. So it was extremely depressing. I was an angry kid. I was a misunderstood kid. I felt like a black sheep, and I just felt like I didn't belong. In the schools or whatever, there was zero representation for trans men. I had nobody that was trans to look up to or to go to for answers. And I introduced this idea that I could be trans and that I could, possibly want testosterone to my friends. They were essentially the first people that I came out to. I was still trying to get to know who I was as a person. I was still trying to figure things out. People saw me how they saw me, and I guess I just couldn't imagine them seeing me different. Pre-testosterone, pre-hormones, pre-surgery, I just wasn't myself. I had no self-love. I wanted to do music, but I didn't think I could because I had told myself without the body that I'm comfortable in, how could I ever get up on the stage in front of people and perform? I have zero confidence. It got to the point where I was way too depressed and I ended up trying to leave this earth, I'll say. But luckily, I survived that, top surgeries and whatever else I needed to do. And when I realized that and figured out that that was possible in my city, on my health insurance, and for free, I was like, wow, I had things to look forward to now. So I started taking those steps. But I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for my top surgery, even after taking testosterone, if it wasn't for my top surgery, I probably wouldn't be here because it was really, really hard to exist in a body that I just didn't identify with. If you're not trans, you don't quite understand how that feels. That was just a short story of how top surgeries changed my life. I want to make sure as a disclaimer that I mentioned, just because I'm a trans man doesn't mean that I represent all trans men. When I speak from my experience and my experience alone. I don't try to speak for all trans people unless it's something that's very obvious, which is how trans people deserve love. I will educate people if you're interested. If you ask me questions, I would love to answer them. You guys have my Instagram, you guys have my TikTok. Every single person is different. I know they fit us into a category so that it'll make it easier for people to identify us, I guess. But the truth is, every single human being is different. Top surgery definitely changed my life. If you feel how I feel and you have questions about how to go and get top surgery or what resources or whatever, ask me the questions and I'll answer them to the best of my knowledge and try to help you because I understand you and I see you. Have a good day.